let me use the one that we know, for example. You ordain somebody to become a prophet. You understand? Now, it behoves on us to align ourselves with what he has ordained us to be. That is why you hear people always say that you should find out what God has sent you to earth to do.
Because if all of us, we all know, it's okay, this is what God wants you to be, Dason. Maybe God does not want you to be a lawyer. It's possible.
It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. Because me now, I am in
doing exploits with the law that you did. Now that is your free will. See, until we get to heaven, that's when we will know what God really wants, what God has predestined us to do. But the point I'm trying to bring out here is, I feel that free will is even higher than faith. If there is faith, I feel so. Why do I say so? Look at this. Somebody will come and say that God told me that this is my wife. Where did God tell you that this is my wife? Oh, he said the actions, the things, all the things he is aligning. I said, brother, talk where? Make the life of God ahead. That's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, those people that came and said that God said this is my wife, most of the marriages are broken. Then that means who is lying? Are you
They're the ones lying.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So is their will to go ahead?
Yes.
So
it does not mean that there's no faith.
God has means so you're trying to say that God has predestined a woman for all of us. That's a man for a woman.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
No, I don't agree.
How dispute it now?
Even you only book said it.
That one.
He that findeth. So meaning that now you find, not be God find for you.
No.
Let's not deceive. No, let's not lie on.
Wait. No, you are.
I'm not
mistaking it. Wait.
Hello there, how you doing? My name is Jheriblake and this is Take It or Not Season 4, Episode 5. And I'm right here with my brother, my friend, my co-host, Dason.
Like always, I'm always in the house and we're here. Once again.
Yes, so
nice to see you guys.
It's going to be great. Shout out to all of you for joining us in the previous episodes and your comments on TikTok, on Instagram, and also on YouTube. All right, so today on this episode, so we're going to be talking about something that is I don't know whether it's a bit religious or, well, it is life and it's also parts of religion. Yeah. So the question is, do you believe in faith or free will? Do you believe in faith or free will? Then we'll, of course, go on to the sub, which we'll talk about later. So I think we should talk about what is both of them.
Faith and free will. Faith basically is you not having control of your life. That is a supreme being has planned how your life is going to be.
Okay.
You understand that? Free will is there's no supreme being that has planned my life, that you can just at any point in time decide what you want to do, irrespective of, the divine power.
So basically you can just say in free will you can do anything you like.
Anything you like. You have your own choices to make how your life turns out, or
That's on free will.
Free will, yes. But for faith, a higher power, has designed how your life is going to turn out.
Okay, so according to Google, they say faith is a predetermined, unchangeable course of events, often seen as inevitable and sometimes negative. While destiny refers to a future that is also predestined, but is often considered noble and potentially influenced by one's own choices and action. Because I'm trying to figure it out that the faith and destiny is practically almost the same thing. What do you think?
Yeah, Fate and destiny, I think it's almost the same thing, because your destiny is what some people would say that the higher being has already determined what your destiny is going to be. So irrespective of what you would do, you would end up in that destiny. Okay. You know, but there are other school of thought that says no, that we have God has given us the free will to be able to decide our destiny, to decide our fate. It is through our own actions.
So that's the reason why I have this thing that fate doesn't exist.
Okay.
If there's a free will,
yes,
then fate doesn't exist.
That is if you believe that there is a free will. There are certain people that believe that.
So are you trying to say that it's all about belief? Or
no. There are certain people that believe that that believes in fate.
Yeah.
You know, while there are certain people that believes in free will. So you are of the school of thought that there's nothing like fate. It's free will.
Yeah.
You can just decide your action. But there are a lot of people that believe in fate, that God has designed or proposed or planned for them to live life in a certain way, and they would end in a certain way. They don't believe that.
That means there's a confusion somewhere.
So you don't believe that. Yeah. For example, that God has predestined you.
Oh, now you have brought in God. Okay.
No. It is God in quotes, because but that's why I said higher being. For some people it is Hare Krishna. For some people it is but God is God. There's a higher being somewhere. Some people believe in that has preordained you that, for example, you be a musician. You understand? Or you become a pastor, or you become a prophet, or you become an herbalist, or something like that. That before they even, like, it's in scripture now, for example, there's a part in the good books that says that God was speaking to one prophet, and he said, before they gave birth
Jeremiah
to you,
now.
yes, and Jeremiah, that before they gave birth to you, I have ordained you to become a prophet. So in that regard, that is faith. You understand? So there's nothing Jeremiah is going to do that it's not going to end up that way. But there are a lot of school of thoughts that also don't believe that there's a higher being, that you can just, the fact that God gave us free will, and it's even in the good old books that God gave us free will to choose what we want to be. So there's a confusion.
Exactly. Because when I was digesting it myself, do you understand? I was talking to a friend of mine, and we used to say that you know that thing that I think it's Mike Adenuga that says this. We are pencil
the hands of the creator.
Yeah.
So that one is fate too.
That one is fate. So, but in the same vein, he has also given us free will to do what we want, to choose our path. Because what he did not give the angels was free will. So he only gave us humans free will.
But a lot of people,
to a certain level, I think he also gave the angels free will.
The fact, because if they don't have free will, they will not be able to
derail. Yeah. So I think God gave everybody free will, including his angels.
Yes.
Because there's one thing Pastor Flores said last week in service. He said God wants us to believe him more than we obey him.
Very true.
Because you can obey somebody you don't believe in. You understand? But if you believe him,
it's
easier to obey. Thank you very much. So now back to my point. See, I think free will for me is it, because if we say that God has, let me go a bit spiritual and say, okay, fate is here, okay, your fate has been determined, and all of that and all of that. So that means God has predestined Nigeria to be saddled, burdened with insecurity, that at a particular point in time we will have a government. I don't want to call it government now, because the insecurity in Nigeria has happened in so many ahead. So God has programmed it that there will be insecurity in Nigeria from a particular time. Let's use from 2009. Let's say from 2009 till 2025. So God has predestined and say insecurity go there for Nigeria. It go loud. Like God just did all right and down say, nah, insecurity go big. Nigeria go hear.
You can advertise your product and services and your venture, your project, whatever business you have, right here on Empire Radio 018. You can call us on the number 080-372-34712 and we'll give you the best. No station does it better. Back on the air.
So that means God has programmed us in Nigeria that, okay, we are going to go through this period, that we are talking about faith now. You understand? Now, see, why I say that I don't believe in faith in that regard is because I'm more of a free will party, because it's the actions that you take, the actions you take today is what will determine what will happen tomorrow. You understand?
What if a higher being has programmed it so that there's no way you will escape?
That's what I'm saying. The only one the higher being has programmed is Jesus Christ.
Okay, for me, I feel like
because the actions of let's say an Islamic country like Saudi Arabia now, you expect that is in Saudi Arabia you'll be seeing all this banditry and everything. Hey, we're going to go and be killing. But they are the most technologically, they are perfect. Economically, they are fantastic. They are rich. So I even heard that they barred what's his name, Gumi, from coming to Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabian government said that they don't believe in this is fanatic, extreme.
For me, I feel the confusion lies in when people want to say I'm a faith person or I'm a free will person. For me, I believe it is both. I believe it is both. That there, and I will give you an example. Take for example now, the higher being, whatever God you believe in, has ordained you to be something. Let's say, let me give you an instance now. Let's say God has ordained you now to be a man. You understand? It is like everybody knows. But because he gave us free will, there are people that is altering that divine purpose. You understand that? So there is faith.
But that means there's no faith.
No. That means there's
if I can alter it with my decision.
No, because God gave you a free will. So what God expects
the idea that He made me man. It's not faith. He just created me.
No, I'm just using that as an example. Okay, for example, let me use the one that we know. For example, He ordained somebody to become a prophet. You understand? Now, it behoves on us to align ourselves with what He has ordained us to be. That is why you hear people always say that you should find out what God has sent you to earth to do. Something like that. Or you should try to find out what works best for you. And the only way to do that is for you to look at the things that is within you.
It's becoming like it's scam that it's scam us.
No. Wait. If you look at somebody,
so that means God ordained Anini to be Anini.
No, now that means
his actions. It is free will that made him to be what he was
because he deviated from the
then
divine
if you
purpose.
Can deviate from it, then there's not faith.
Because
faith is strong.
No.
Faith is supposed to operate regardless of your free will.
Wait, okay, now
in that context.
No, wait. We have scriptures, the good old books. Gives us scriptures that tells us that there is divine purpose. There's preordination. That means you have been preordained to be something. We have that one. And we have the scripture that talks about faith, which free will. That means you can decide at any time to do whatever it is you want to do. Take the angels, for example. It is not God that told them to rebel. You understand? God has a design for them, and which is for them to be obedient, for them to worship Him. But you can choose to say, look, God, I don't want to follow this, your divine order. That is what I'm saying. So there is faith. If you agree with the divine order, you will live life more fulfilled, more satisfied, and without struggle. But if you go outside it, use your free will.
Somebody will not naturally just wake up and just say, you know what, God, I don't want your plan. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Somebody will just make a decision on his life.
Yes.
Because if all of us, we all know and say, okay, this is what God wants you to be, that's all. Maybe God does not want you to be a lawyer. It's possible.
It's not possible.
It's
not possible. It's not possible. Because me now, I am in
doing exploits with the law that you did. Now that is your free will. See, until we get to heaven, that's when we will know what God really wants, what God has predestined us to do. But the point I'm trying to bring out here is, I feel that free will is even higher than faith. If there is faith, I feel so. Why do I say so? Look at this. Somebody will come and say that God told me that this is my wife. Where did God tell you that this is my wife? Oh, he said the actions, the things, all the things is aligning. I said, brother, talk where? Maybe life for God head. That's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, those people that came and said that God said this is my wife, most of the marriages are broken.
Broken.
Then that means who is lying? Are you
they're the ones lying.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So is their will to go ahead.
Yes.
So it
does not mean that there's no faith.
God has means so you're trying to say that God has predestined a woman for all of us. That's a man for a woman.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
No, I don't agree.
How? Dispute it now.
Even you only book said it.
That what?
He that find it. So meaning that now you find, not be God find for you.
No.
Let's not deceive. Let's not lie on God.
Wait. No, you are.
I'm not
mistaking it with. We are saying faith in the sense that
that means you have been fated to marry a particular person.
Not a particular person, to marry.
Everybody will marry now.
No, everybody will not marry. Everybody will not marry.
Okay, fine. Let's enter the case of marrying. For the people that are supposed to marry, is because they want to marry.
No, it is faith. There is faith.
Do you know Jesus?
Wait, God has preordained and given them that gift that look, you will get married. Now listen. So free will now, where free will comes in is for you now to use your free will. How
did God say you will get married?
Because from the beginning, he did it with Adam and Eve, and he said that
that means all men are meant to marry.
No.
Yes.
Because Jesus said some people.
Because Jesus did not marry.
No.
Paul did not marry.
Jesus told us that God gave some people the gift not to marry. So there are some people that will not marry, but for the people that will marry, they have been ordained to get married.
So where's the reason in the Bible that some people will not marry?
Is there that Jesus said it now?
That's what?
That God gave some men the gift to be eunuch. Yes, now that they nothing concerning them with women. They can't be aroused with women. God gave some men that gift. Women is nothing to them.
In fact, our time, you can see our alarm bell ringing.
So probably we'll
have this discussion and we'll have a guest so that we can digest it together. So thank you very much, Dason, for this wonderful episode.
It's always nice to be in the house.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
leave your comments and also help us share. All right. Thank you very much. Peace.
So.
You don't watch finish now. You won't run. You won't scroll to the next video. Calm down. One click. One. Subscribe. Don't like free things on free things. Subscribe.